Wow. So it was 2.5 Mondays ago where I posted my first video suggesting that coronavirus was here and that not enough people were taking it seriously. And here I am 2.5 Mondays on, showing everybody that my shop is now completely empty, removed of anything that is stealable. And we are preparing for a version of a lockdown that is still yet to be determined by our government, which is fine. A lot has happened since we decided to close our doors. I have gone ahead and made some adjustments, which I will proudly show everybody here. So first of all, you'll notice we've got rid of our TV up in the corner. We've got this bookshelf up against the cafe wall. And we have a new waiting area right there. Beautiful table. Chairs are still not here. Basically, we had committed to a new waiting area before we knew it was really going to be important to keep money close to your chest, which is fine because at least we've got something new and exciting to be able to offer people when we come back. But in and amongst removing the TV, we've removed the dryer from the top corner as well. We've patched up, we've painted, everything is completely fresh. On Saturday, the whole team came in and we more than disinfected the place. We scrubbed every corner, we removed everything out of everywhere. They cleaned their trolleys, they took everything home. We prepped and straightened all of our dolls' heads ready for training at home. The salon is 100 million% immaculate, ready for return. Now, this week has been quite a stressful week for me for multiple reasons. Number one, there's a lot of stuff that you've got to do behind the scenes to ensure that you can actually close your doors and provide everything that's entitled to your staff and ensure that you won't go through a period where you are really beginning to scratch your head. And I can assure you that we wouldn't have made these choices, A, obviously for our health and the safety of all of our customers, but B, we wouldn't have made these choices if we couldn't afford to do them. So it's worked out really well for us at the moment. And of course, we're going to be working hard and closely with the ATO, my accountant, listening to the Prime Minister, and whatever benefits we can have and apply for that we're entitled to have, we're going to do that to ensure that we've got food in bellies, roof over our heads, clothes on our back, and the best opportunity to return to continue to service good hair for people. However, there is one thing that I wasn't prepared for in a lockdown. I've been assaulted 3 times now in lockdown. Or isolation. I'm not in lockdown yet, but in quarantine, whatever you want to call it. On Saturday, I was cleaning and I smacked the top of my head on the bench and it really hurt. I got a bit of a lump and everybody had a good laugh at me. And then yesterday I came in and removed all the stock off my shelf, carried the box into my car. It was a big cardboard box. And it was so heavy that one-handed, the handle ripped, and as it ripped, I cracked myself in the mouth and ended up with a split and fat lip. And then to top things off, I went home last night, just got these new floating shelves installed at home, and went to close the window, turned right, smacked my head so hard that I split my skin. You can see the beautiful lump there. And it became very clear that I'm probably much safer to be at work at the moment than be at home. So I thought I'd end with a little bit of a laughter. I hope you did have a laugh in all this matter. It's very important that we stay home in this period, guys. I want to thank everybody for your reaching out and your backing for the toughest decision I've ever had to make as a business owner. It really means a lot that people are listening and most importantly had the time to even just send a comment. A lot of people sent messages to say, you know, well done, good on you, a pat on the back. I can't explain what a sigh of relief it's been. And as much as it sounds bad, up until stage 3 announcement, we still had a right to work. And with stage 3 announcement, it's pretty clear that you should not be leaving your home for anything other than the 3 services mentioned. And we are not on there. So we have done the right thing. We feel really confident. And most importantly, you know, people underestimate what it takes to be a hairdresser. Let me tell you, I'm not even aware what's happening with COVID-19 in the last 4 days. But when I was in here, every single day, 16 clients a day, not to mention everybody else who came in here, that's all we spoke about. That there in itself is an issue for mental health. So while you're at home, while you're having this time at home, I know my team is going to be super busy working on some training, some cutting, some styling, some knowledge, and we're going to be working with our color reps to keep our minds active. I urge you all to try and keep your mind away from the current crisis. Do the right thing and stay at home. Check in when you need to check in, and most importantly, call your loved ones at home, especially if you've got the elderly. You don't realize, but they sit at home like this all the time. And if you're doing your nut in now, today, think about that. All I ever think about was my nonna. Before she passed, she sat at home every single day, locked up by herself. People underestimate what it's going to take to stay at home. But the more that we stay at home now, the less time that we're going to have to do with it. Keep up to date with everything. We'll be in touch. Look forward to showing you everything that we're up to while we're at home, and we can't wait to come back sooner rather than later. Thank you.